Hello, welcome. Today I have another ink sample review for you. This one is by 3 Oysters and it's called Peacock Green. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, this is a really pretty color right away. It is definitely a very nice peacock color. I would say it's closer to a peacock blue than green, but it's also not dry yet. So let's go ahead. Put a little extra down. But this is a very beautiful color. Okay, that's how it looks so far. I'm going to go ahead and put this under a fan to dry. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I've got some copy paper here, and I always like to test my inks out on some copy paper because sometimes you're in a situation where you don't have access to your nicer paper. Maybe you're at work or school or something, and you just want to know if the ink will behave itself. I'm going to put the name. I have more than one peacock color, so alright, that's how it looks so far. I'm going to go ahead and try this on some HP32. And HP32 is also a type of copy paper. It's really smooth and higher quality, and the ink tends to perform really well on this paper. Sometimes you can even see the special effects of the ink. So I always do a swatch on this paper as well. And if there are any colors that you would like to see me review, if you leave a suggestion, if I have the ink or if I can get it, then I'll make a video for you. Alright, that's how that looks so far. I'm going to set it aside to dry, and this is some Tomo River paper. And Tomo River paper typically will show off the special ink properties the best out of those 3 papers. So I always like to try it on here. Alright, and this is Tomo River. And if you enjoy these videos or if they're helpful to you at all, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can see more and so you don't miss out, and it helps me out a lot. And thank you to everybody who does like and subscribe. Alright, that's how that looks. I'm going to check on this swatch and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So here is how this looks so far on the copy paper. It's a very, very pretty peacocky color, and I see why they call it peacock green. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but in real life, you can see shading. So there's some blue, and then over here, you can see the tiniest hint of green, and there's a little bit of shading in the writing. And now that it's dry, this definitely does have a little bit of a green tint to it, just slightly. It's more of like on the green side of a teal than the blue side, just barely slightly. Here it is on the HP32, and even though this still looks very blue to me, wherever there's a little bit of like darkening or shading, it's definitely leaning on the green side. So I guess this just barely passes as a green. This is about as blue of a green as you can get without being blue. And then here on the Tomo River, you can see how the color breaks out. So here this side here is definitely blue. Anywhere the color is lighter is just blue. And then this dark shading is blue. But inside here, where this other color kind of separates out, that is a green color. It's like a green teal. And you can see it a little bit in the writing where it's darker. So it definitely is, I guess, legitimate to call it peacock green because there is green in there, but this is just a very, very teal color, and usually for me, anything in like the teal or turquoise family could be blue or green depending on how it looks, depending on the lighting or, what somebody calls it. But yeah, this is a very pretty color regardless. I really do like the teals a lot. So this is a beautiful color, and I love the shading. So it's an awesome color just because of the shading anyway. But here is how it looks on the swatch. You can see how what I'm saying, like it's blue here, and there's these little blushes over here and there of green. And I don't know if the camera picks that up, but you can see like little blooms of green throughout, and then this dark shading here, and then the beautiful shading in the writing. So this is a really pretty color. You even see like that halo shading in the ribbons. If I can find a link for this, I'll leave it down below for you. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.